Okay, now I'll give you small but clear directives, though there are very small elements, but for revision and for the few people who are going just to revise what you have to do. Of course, please study the book properly, please understand everything properly, thereafter practice and learn. There are numerous videos put on GTO tasks, there are numerous things explained to you, group planning exercise, everything has been done. You just have to revise, you have to understand. Yes, practically you are here, so you will be practicing it, you will understand the behavior. It is all in your thought, it is all in your mind. Once your mind is good, there may be upcoming, sometime you may get a good group, you may not get a good group, you may not be able to perform. But if your speaking level is good, your confidence is on top, and you have a logical head in your ready, with a ready switch on, you will do wonderfully well and you will do full justice to your selection as well as to your personality. All the boys who got recommended lately, whether it is Advait, Akshad or others, all they did was they kept their common sense and logic on. They had no role confusion. Dynamics are always there. Dynamics are always there. Dynamics means there will be a difference. Somebody, maybe in a group you have a lot of people who are not able to understand your language. You will have to learn to adjust, right? Let's start. Now when you go to stage 2, your first thing which you will be having will be your psycho test. Psycho test, which will be also of 3. TAT, VAT, SRT and SDT is the 4th one. Right? What will happen in TAT? They will show you 12 stories. 11 of them will be having pictures, the 12th will be blank and you are supposed to write a story. What are the pictures going to be about? It will be from your day-to-day life. They will show you a boy and a girl standing so that they will understand how you will behave with opposite gender comfortably. There are some people who are very edgy in behaving with the opposite gender. I found a whole sort of research material where girls who are coming from only girls' school are highly oversensitive to boys, and they always take boys as some kind of transformers or generators or I don't know what. They always think, most of them, I'm not blaming all, many of them are very, very ulteriorly narrow-minded in their approach. Unfortunately, the same is there with the boys. The boys who have studied always in the boys' school may have this, but it is not a rule. I'm telling you again. It depends on their family, it depends on other factors also. But generally, it is there. If you are working in a co-ed school, you generally have no problems working with each other and you don't overreact. You neither get involved, neither get over involved, nor you criticize, neither you think narrow, because how much you will think nonsense? Over the years, it will all die unless you have had a very bad experience. Am I right? Yes or no? Do you agree with this common sense and logic? All of you? So now coming back to the main point of the stories, you will get boy girl, similarly you will get father son or family type of story, then you will get adventure kind of story, then you will get somebody in a difficulty situation, then you will get a sad story so that they can identify your emotions. Every picture has a purpose. They identify your different emotions. How you behave with your family, how you behave with your opposite gender, how you behave in situations of responsibility, how you will do in organizing. They give you all the opportunities in 11 pictures, if you can see it from your wisdom. Yes or no? In some picture, you may be able to remember, in my school I did this. They'll give you a picture for young people standing together. Now you write, there are 4 people, they kept talking nonsense, this, that's your problem. But otherwise it is possible. So what is very much required is this point. Any doubts? Clear, not clear? So what is required is that you should be able to identify. They expect that. So they'll give you a picture of adventurism that shows your courage. They'll show you somebody climbing up a mountain. That means you can write a story of whatever you feel you want to do in your life. Do you want to climb house? Do you want to take the challenge? or you want to sit back at the home? Do you have negative thought about climbing or general thoughts about climbing? You take it as an opportunity, challenge. Okay. Army people, service people, you get most of the pictures which are from your day-to-day life. Two Fauji's going together, there's a truck going, there's a tank coming, there are 4 people standing. They will also show you day-to-day life situations. Do you understand what they're doing with you? They're identifying your back history. Remember, there's a very old saying, boy beej babul ke to neem kahan se hoye? That means if you have sowed the seeds of a babul tree, how will you get a neem tree? Similarly, if you have not done activities, you have negative thoughts, you have negative problems, then who will care? So now why are they giving all this picture? They want to identify your behavior. You know, many people, when they go through a lot of bad post-trauma stress disorder, have you heard of it? Suppose you've gone through a very bad time. There are some people who have gone through, their father was nearly a dacoit or the other thing. So they wake up someday shouting for help. There are some people who once, I know of a relative who once was caught up with people and then they took him to Araya jungles and left him after some days. Was kidnapped for ransom. Though he was left, but during that time he went through bad maltreatment. So sometimes whenever he is sleeping, he was a very healthy boy, 6 foot plus, very healthy. But still, now because of that trauma, he wakes up crying. Yes or no? So why this problem? Do you understand? Your mind gets affected by different things. Maybe bad parenting, bad friends, bad thinking, bad thoughts. So what are these pictures aiming at? To decode. I hope you don't suffer. Then there are some people who are artificial pseudo. In every story, they will create a superhero. Everything rosy-dozy, everything excellent, God on the earth. Now what are you writing? Why don't you write day-to-day practical situation where you're positive, where you're not thinking negative, but you're thinking positive, thinking solution-based. Is it clear? Everyone is understanding that. So this is the purpose. So TAT stories are 11 in pictures, and 12 they give you the freedom to think. Now when you get freedom to think, there are many people who are seeking sympathy in their life. So in the 12th story, they will write a story that there was a person who was very bad treated, then this happened. Why? There are some people who are having some kind of money issue. They think only making money. In 12th story, they write a story where they are talking only of money making, becoming very rich, and thereafter buying everything. Again wrong. So what you write in 12th story has to be balanced. If you are a team person, you enjoy teamwork, you enjoy planning, you enjoy taking decision, you enjoy analysis, your 12th story should also be similar. And if you've done very good incident, anything where you have worked in the school like a team person, maybe as a house captain, school captain, and you enjoyed that as a teamwork, write that story at 12th. Yes, no. Clear, not clear? So 12 stories are basically for this. Please go through the book. You will get lots of ideas. And yes, we are there to support you with more ideas. In the few months on, we will always work hard for you so that you get a complete and clear idea. But don't copy, use your brain, identify yourself and be free in your expression. Improve your communication also. Is it clear? Now we come down to VAT. Word decision. Random words are given. Pain, pleasure, tension, money, glamour, yes or no. Father, mother, brother, friend, senior, junior. What are these words for? They are to identify your attitude. Positivity as well as any negativity, if any. What are you supposed to write? You are supposed to write sensible, commonsensical. Not too dramatic, not too melancholic. Melancholic माने दुखी वाक्य नहीं चाहिए. ना ही कोई dramatic चाहिए कि you are praising beyond a limit. Am I right? In the book, other rules are already there. But if you plan thoughts, you will get clarity. See, the rules which we have created in the book is nothing as per the some format. No, it is out of the research of 3 decades that we have found sensible thoughts have sensible directions. जो कायदे के विचार होते हैं पहले से कायदे की दिशा की तरफ जाते, तो उनको विचार को कभी भी illogical नहीं बोला जाता है. When they are sensible, they are sensible. So if you pick a sensible direction, if I teach you how to use a compass, how to go north, how to go east, how to go west, how to go south, will you do it? Yes or no? So those directives are there which will help you identify how to talk logical and how to talk your things. Now if there is a word game and you don't play kushti, you don't play wrestling, you are unnecessarily writing. Why? Why don't you write your game? Suppose you play badminton, talk about badminton. We are expecting that from you. So one is, so one thinks. Yes or no? So what is this? Now comes SRTs. In SRTs, we give you different situations. We want to see how much practical wisdom you have, how much control you have on your emotions, and how sensibly you think in a sequence manner. Once you read that from the books, it is covering all your aspects, emotional response, it is covering your for girls, there are different set of SRTs, for boys there are different, for service person they are different. All these SRTs will open your wisdom forever, forever, forever. We have tried our best, we will give you more also, but along with it, SRT is only to see your reactions. There are some people who have learned answers for SRTs. There are some people who read SRTs and solutions, but now they have a thought process of their own. And that is what we are looking. We don't want you to copy language, do everything. You have to copy the sensibility, the common sense, the logic, the positive attitude, yes or no. So that is what SRT is all about. Any doubts? Clear, not clear? Now we come down to the 4th test. You have SDT, self-description test. What do they want? They want you to be, there are many people who live in a fool's paradise, who think they are the best, they are the most powerful, and they don't want to develop, and they want to belittle the others, they want to prove themselves, right? You getting the point? There are many people. There are many people who are hiding their personality. They know they are dirty, but they don't want to accept it. They know they are cunning, they are always changing words, but they want to put the blame on the other. They are not selfless, they are more selfish, but they are pretending they are selfless. Am I right? Yes or no? So these kind of people often live in a fool's paradise. What is fool's paradise? Apna hi swarg banaya murkhon ka. Yes or no? Have you seen some people playing with a grown-up boy or a grown-up girl playing with small children and then making them, like particularly boys I've seen in small mohallas who are very poor players, and they play with children and they make double century, 100 runs by small rules. Plastic ball se khel rahe, bacche logon se ball kara rahe. They're making the small people ball, and then they're saying 4, this is 6, this is this. Now I made 200 runs. Have you seen this? Sometime you must have. So these people are the biggest fools of the world. What they're doing, they're not playing with their own set of people. They are trying to create a fool's happiness. This happens with many people. You getting the point? And some people do it for someday for learning. Some do it forever only. They keep living in their fool's paradise. वो बचपने में जीते रहते हैं और फिर जिंदगी उनको आंधे मुंह गिरा देती. Then the life hits them. So we have to all grow up and evolve. That is the way life exists. All these big birds like dodo, dinosaur, everyone disappeared because they did not evolve. अपने को बदला नहीं तो वक्त ने उनको खत्म कर दिया. तो उसको सुधारिए. So got the point? SDT में क्या होता है, यही लोग को आइडेंटिफाई किया जाता है. अब पेरेंट्स ओपिनियन आप डर डर के लिख रहे हो, अरे जो मन में है, माता पिता ने अभी तक आपको अच्छा नहीं माना, आप दुखी हैं तो वो दिख जाएगा. अगर आपके माता पिता ने आपको अच्छा माना, योर पेरेंट्स हैव अप्रिशिएटेड दैट यू आर गुड बॉय गर्ल and good soldier fellow, also grown up person, and that is reflecting in your personality, that's wonderful. Because good words of good parents, good friends, good teachers always help us to develop good self-confidence. Am I right? So if you have written that, they will identify, okay, so you have had a good self-confidence. Then they ask qualities to improve, qualities to what you would like to improve. It is important in life to be observant what is to improve. Like we have to improve technology. We have to improve the number of technicians working here. Yes or no? So that every day we can come live and teach you. So if we do not do that, what am I doing? I will not be able to reach pan-India, right? Similarly, you all people also know that if you don't improve your communication, you will not be able to develop yourself. Am I right? Yes or no? So therefore, you have to identify. Galti manoge to galti sudaroge. Once you will accept mistake, then only you will correct mistake. But if you don't accept, no, I am the best. What will happen? You live in a fool's paradise. You will think I am the best. And in the process, you will stagnate. You will go from bad to worse. Yes or no? So SDT is only to identify that. Are you aware of yourself? Are you working for it? They wouldn't mind that you agree that you are weak in this portion and you are working for it. That's beauty. Because now that you have agreed and you are working, tomorrow will be a new day. Is it clear? So this is the psycho portion which they do. In interview, what is interview? I've already explained there are a lot of questions, but if you don't practice all the questions, what will happen? You will become stuck. And never think interview is for impression. Never think. Interview is only for expression. Tell whatever truly you feel. If you draft beforehand, tell what you have understood as clear mind. If you have not drafted, tell whatever truly you feel. If until unless you are not a criminal. Am I clear? So if you're not a criminal, tell whatever you feel. The interviewer is expecting honest persons. They are not expecting hidden personalities. They don't like, and they can see it from your eyes, they can see it from your behavior. If you are hidden personality and you are hiding something, you are posing good, you will not get recommended. That is why many people who are really looking good are not getting selected, because they are giving sweet answers, not true answers. So give true answers. Yes, for the people who are practicing beforehand, when you will write every question answers, there will be two benefits. One, you will get the logical thing. Number two, your answers will be practical. Number three what? Tell me, number three what? You will be having clear vision. It will always open your mind. Confusion is not, these questions that they ask you in the interview is not extraterrestrial. आकाशी ब्रह्म से कोई सवाल नहीं पूछे जा रहे जो आपकी आम जनजीवन से पूछे जा रहे from a day to day life. So if you will write it, you will be having clarity of thought. कई बार आप लोग you give a different answer here and you give a different answer there. Why did you do that? This is contradiction. And interviewers are excellent experts in picking up contradictions. You have given this answer here, you have given this answer, this is wrong. Got the point? Yes or no? Yes or no? So that is what is the interview for. So interview, if you will prepare, you have already given a biodata to them. They know what are the different challenges. You were a school captain. What problem you had, you will be having. One or two problem is always there. When as a school captain, you were appointed, some boys may not be listening. How did you manage them? He wants to know. जानना चाहता है कैसे किया? You were service entry. The interviewer wants to know when the CO must have scolded. What did you do? Give right answer. Now, if you say, I want to speak true, but my answer is nonsensical, then I'm sorry, you may be true, but you will sound nonsensical, you will not get selected. Because your behavior was wrong. So if your behavior is right, tell them whatever it is. And if you don't have right behavior, correct it for future. Is it clear? Not clear? आगे के लिए बदलिए अपने आप को. ये इंटरव्यूअर का काम है. इसके बाद चलिए हम लोग GTO पे आते हैं. See, I openly believe if you have good psychology, good attitude, good clarity of thought, you will get selected. Now, why is this GTO drama becoming popular in today's world? The GTO drama is getting popular because many people don't want to work hard on your thought process. They don't want to correct your thought process. They don't want to teach you what is the right approach to life. They just want you to learn the dramas, the small things. So sometimes when you write written portion in psychology, you get through. But if you are genuinely good, SSB will select you. So they do understand that in GTO, they expect group discussion. They have GD, 2 GDs. Now 2 GDs means in the 2 group discussion, they will identify your attitude towards the team. They will identify how you speak, how you don't get irritated, how you create cooperation, how you speak analytically, how you speak with examples, how you speak with the futuristic point, how you are able to pass the thing as well as come to conclusion. You have done good discussion, group discussion, good. Second good, very good. 2 good group discussion, very good. That means you have good nature. They will not stop here. They will come down to your group planning exercise. Now in group planning exercise, they'll give you a model, tell you to do different tasks. They'll give you a time. You have done different tasks. As a team, you will have to think. And once you have done that, then they will tell you to discuss. While discussing, there are some people who like to say, my plan. There are some people who say, our plan. Now tell me what will get selected. Our plan, not my plan. There are some people who are also funny, who sometimes say my plan, and when time comes, they say our plan. Now this is where also they pick up that this person is contradictory personality and a nuisance factor. So always have the right approach of our plan. Our plan means some adjustment in my plan, some addition of your plan, some addition of extra plan, and thus excellent working as a team. Whatever you're doing, excellent work. In which minimum loss, maximum benefit, using all resources, doing things timely, doing things with care for each other. Not this that you go and die, I will see the rest. No. That is what they see in the group planning exercise. They also see how you imagine. Now there are some people when they told a situation, I can't think. Why you can't think? Kick your butt, you will think. Stop your earning, no money, you will start thinking. You don't get to eat, you will start thinking. You don't get to drink, you will start thinking. That is the problem. Many people psychologically weak because they have developed a tendency to become a parasite. They don't want to think. Why you don't want to think? If you want to be an officer, you want to grow in your life, why you don't want to think? So if you can't think, there is a problem. Am I right? So every visualization is possible. Read the book, you'll get lots of ideas. Plus, we are also going to cover up for you. So group planning exercise is how to create a good plan. Nobody learned from the day one to wear a pant. Yes, when you were born as a small child, did you know how to wear a pant? Yes or no? I mean, unmindful of girl, boy, service entry. Tell me, did anyone know how to wear a pant properly, shirt properly? We learned from others. Then we did it for how many times? 10, 20 times. Then what happened? We learned it. अरे पहली बार किसने सीखा था कपड़ा ठीक से पहनना? पर 10-20 बार के बाद आ जाता है ना, तो सोचने की क्षमता, आप हिम्मत तो करो. करना ही नहीं चाहते. कई लोग हम सीखना ही नहीं चाहते. क्यों नहीं सीखना चाहते? So why are you here to become an officer? You want to become an officer, so take the challenge and learn. That's what the group planning exercise is all about. They see how you cooperate with others. There are some people say, I want credit. Why? Team has no system of sharing credit. Team itself is credit. If your family wins, this is the problem with our society. Everyone thinks I should win. Yes or no? The competition has now become between husband-wife also, brother-brother also, sister-sister also. Greed has gone to a higher occasion, higher limit. Right? Greed has grown up to that occasion that there is no, everybody is competing. We are not looking at competing, we are looking at cooperation. Is it clear? Not clear? Understood, not understood? So, group planning exercise done. Now you come down to progressive group tasks. There are 4. 1 easy, second little difficult, third a little more, fourth a little more. And we call this impasse. Impasse means we block thinking process. Now there are some people, when they see difficulty, they start crying. There are some people who start thinking, okay, why this not, let me experiment this. In their imagination they experiment, and in the process they fight. So when you are aware this will happen with you, can't you take it as a challenge? Yes, I'll do it. Yes or no? So there are simple things, simple observer, try this, try that. Now on top of that, the group is trying to push. There are some people who are over smart, rushing. Never feel discouraged by them. Cooperate with them, but also care for the team. The moment you cooperate with them, also in between contribute, you care for the team, you become more valuable than those idiots who are always thinking that they are doing wonderfully good by coming up with the plan and they are not listening to others. Team is always the person is a bonder, not the leader. Please do not understand the right role of a leader. Leader is not one who comes forward. ऐसे तो वो जो नेता है, the leader who goes and throws the bomb is a real leader? No, it is not so. A person who thinks everything is called a leader. So in progressive group tasks, we see how you're going with the group. First time, learn, observe, see, participate properly, try to help maximum. Don't feel I'm an officer, I'm not going to pick. Don't also become a person who's only a laborer, not thinking. It's a balanced behavior. Study that. And if you don't, please look into the YouTube channels as well. The ones which you have, they're going to explain your thought process. Your role will become clear. Then after progressive group task 4, they will give you 1 half group task. Now what is the difference between progressive group task and half group task? Where in progressive group task you have 10 members, in half group task you have 5 members. Now in progressive group task they may have missed to see one properly. But in half group task, because the group is small, they can see each one of you. So it is micro understanding of you. And they see how you behave with the group. That is half group task. Clear, not clear? Next, and they see the attitude. Acha, ab, you have already done PGT 4 times. You have learned different ways. It is solved. So now, is your mind active or still it is the starter of the tube light is not getting on? Yes or no? That is why it is constructed. So you can run. Is it clear? SSB is so beautifully created that if you don't take a coaching but you have a confident personality, you will still rock. I did not take when I got recommended way before in 90s. Right? Early 1990 to be precise. Yes or no? But why for you guys? Why? Because now you are having competition, so you tend to get in confusion. And there are so many pundits on the YouTube. Everybody is speaking something which may not be logical. Never compromise on logic and common sense. Even if I tell you, you do this. Don't do it. There are some people who think if they jump from a top building, they'll become an officer. No. Yes, you can come down the building with the help of a rope. Show courage to do that with proper care, you'll become an officer. But jumping? Illogical. So if you believe in me or you think I am going to be the God or I am the best, no, I am not the best. I am just talking the logical thing, and if you pick the logical thing rightly, you will do wonders. Clear? Understood? So remember, half group task done. Then we'll come down to group obstacle race. Though it happens little before, immediately after progress. Now in group obstacle race, why it was created? Think. It was created that you are given and as a group you have to perform with motivation. Do you understand that there is no system of individual selection? They want in you team spirit. They want in you courage to bond others. There are many people who are good speakers, good thinkers, but they think only for themselves. They only think that they want to rule. They only are greedy, manipulative. Oh, absolute nonsense. Is it clear? So group obstacle race is about how you perform as a group, help each other, care for each other, and be cheerful. Then you have got individual command tasks. Obstacle task is also there, IOT, which we also call individual obstacle. In individual obstacle task, one single thing. They want to check your fear factor. Are you afraid kind of person? No. That means you are afraid. Why this afraid happens? When you're standing at Tiger Leap, you're standing how many feet away from the ground? Say 6-7 feet, right? Not a bad position. You can always jump from 6-7 feet. You'll not get injured when there's a lot of sand also there. But your perceptual error of fear comes into action. Because though you are jumping only 6-7 feet, but your perceptual error is of 12 feet. Am I right? Because you are jumping from here, but you are seeing from here. So the fear comes in, and that is the reason why you do mistakes. Is it clear? Understood? If you were lying and jumping, then it would have been a different situation. But when you're standing, your eyes are here and your jumping is there. So you get afraid. So that is what they check. Then comes individual command task. Individual command task, they give you an opportunity to go and solve. How to collect the group, how to do it. They also create stress situation. Hurry up, come on, do it fast. Now there are some people, when you make them leader and push them, there are some people I know, when you push them, they get irritated. Why? Because they have poor stress level. कई लोगों को तनाव के बिना तो काम नहीं होता यार. एंजाइटी के बिना जिंदगी में कोई काम नहीं होता. जिंदगी में एक हेल्दी एंजाइटी होती है, एक एक्सट्रीम एंजाइटी. अच्छा, कुछ लोग की प्रॉब्लम क्या है? सिंस दे हैव नॉट फंक्शनड इन अ प्रॉपर एंजाइटी सिचुएशन, कभी भी तनाव के बिना कोई काम, ये बुरा, अब हम बुरा मान गए, हम नहीं करेंगे, जाओ कर लो. तो उसके कारण व्हाट इज हैपनिंग? They do not have tolerance ability. They do not have situational ability. And as a result, they go from bad to worse. नुकसान बेचारों को बहुत ज़्यादा हो जाता है. इसीलिए ICT में तनाव डालता है, वो अफसर तंग करता है, जल्दी करो, 5 मिनट, 10 मिनट, जल्दी करो, come on. So now what happens? You are supposed to not panic, but yes sir, not this also, I'll do it. You have to go, yes sir, I'm just doing. And normally be hurried, not too much. Oh, ये बाबू नहीं करना. You're getting the point. That's what the command task is for. You should keep focused on the work. You getting the point? That is it for. Second, how you worry for the others. पिताजी को देखा आपने? Have you seen your father work? He always cares for the children, right? Does he? Yes or no? He cares for the children. So he always shows. बारिश में अगर कभी रोड पार करना होता है तो एक बार आगे जाते हैं, बाद में बीच में खड़े होकर बच्चों को पार कराते हैं. हाँ या ना? What does he care? He cares for solution, but he also cares for the children that they don't get hurt. Yes or no? So that is the same attitude they expect from you as a commander. That you care for them. Not this that you jump, you do this, you care for them. It's all given very clearly. Last task is final group task. In between you have a lecturate. Why do you have lecturate? Lecturate is to see your communication ability. Are you able to speak? Not. You understood? So once you are able to speak, with that is done. Then we come down to last thing. That is final group task. What is final group task? Final group task, they put you back with the same group. Now there are some people, due to the different tasks, they've already lost hope. Because they are depressive people. They've already evaluated, and by the last task, no, I won't get selected. So actually the decision will come in the conference. But people who are hopeless, demotivated, depressive people, they will lose hope by that time. So final group task identifies that. Second, they see how you have developed your leadership. Because now you have behaved very nicely with the group, you have been able to do it. Now group also reacts nicely. Okay, let's allow this gentleman, let's allow that gentleman, let's allow this girl, let's allow that soldier to come forward, let him do. Yes or no? So we get confirmation of who has come out as one of the leaders of the group. Acceptable by the group. Clear? So this is something which they do. Now we come down last for your review is conference. In conference, it is a very deciding time. Everybody is sitting. You one by one come and you talk. And he will ask you different questions. How was your stay? how's your this thing? There are some people who may do stupid answering in the conference, and in spite of about to get selected, will get out. So you have to supposed to behave very nicely till the final result does not come out. You have to speak sensibly. You cannot be idiosyncratic, illogical, half mad, giving whatever you feel like. कोई भी उत्तर देना है ऐसे नहीं चलता है. Conference में कायदे से आप आएंगे. They will ask you situation. कैसा रहा? How did you enjoy? They will see how you function. Yes, there may be some students who are in borderline. That is, one person is appreciated, one is opposing. Yeah, I don't think he should get selected. So that is the time when if two are agreeing, then a question is put up the boy or a girl or the soldier that, okay, tell me what will you do in this condition. So when they give right answers, the problem is solved. Is it clear? So then they decide. If they feel no, the answer was not good, yes, this person is right, he should be rejected, so they will reject you. That's all. Rest, you will be getting all these sections very nicely in all different sections. So please go for all these reviews and learn and do well. Particularly Vishesh, you and the other boys also do well. God bless you. Thank you very much, Jain.